Welcome to Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous. I am Professor Srividhya, Faculty, Department of Computer Science, Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous. In today's lecture, we are going to learn about a very interesting concept, that is data structures. Let's begin our discussion with a simple question, and the question is, what are data structures? In simple terms, a data structure is an organized collection of data. Let me take you through an example of data structures. Let's say I have given an examination and the marks secured by the students are stored in a linear fashion is an example of data structures. Formally, a data structure is a logical or mathematical model of a particular organization of data. Interestingly, data structures are broadly categorized into primitive and non-primitive data structures. If a given data structure can be directly operated upon by machine-level instructions, then it is known as a primitive data structure. Let me give you a few examples of primitive data structures: integer, float, character as well as double. Those machine-level instructions including addition, subtraction, multiplication and division can be performed on primitive data structures. Moving on to non-primitive data structures, we cannot directly perform machine-level instructions on non-primitive data structures. Non-primitive data structures can further be categorized as linear as well as non-linear data structures. Moving on to linear data structures, the elements of linear data structures, they share an adjacency relationship amongst each other. Example of linear data structures include arrays, linked list, stacks as well as queues. Now let's understand what arrays are all about. An array is a homogeneous collection of elements stored within contiguous memory locations. Each and every element of the array have the same name, and how do I differentiate between the elements stored within an array? That is where we have an interesting concept that is known as an index or a subscript. Moving on to linked lists. We all understand that a linked list is a linear collection of nodes, and each node is further subdivided into two parts. The first field is known as the information field and the second field is known as the link field. The information field, it holds the information pertaining to the given node, while the link field holds the address of the next node. Now, what are stacks? A stack is a linear data structure in which elements are inserted as well as deleted at the same end, known as top, in last in first out fashion. Now what about queues? Queues again are linear data structures in which elements are inserted at one end, known as rear, and deleted from the other end, known as front, in first out fashion. That's about linear data structures. As you would have rightly guessed, non-linear data structures, the elements within the non-linear data structures, they do not share an adjacency relationship amongst each other. Example of non-linear data structures include trees and graphs. I hope today's lecture on Introduction to Data Structure was really interesting, and if you have any query, contact me on this given email ID. Thank you dear students. Have a great day.